only going to say this due to the simple fact of that I don't think a lot of people who join SOSs clearly understand what the heck is going on. So we have the Final Fantasy crossover, which is, grand, sure, great and all. I kind of love it. It's very challenging. It's very challenging. In my book, it's very challenging because I'm not your greatest gamer of Monster Hunter. I'm an average player. I wouldn't even call myself above average. I call it either in between or below average. You feel me? So if you ever see me on one of your hunts, just understand that, just understand that, my hunt is me hunting with you is about as dangerous as it's about as dangerous as giving me a bottle of alcohol. You're gonna get but this is the reason why I'm making this video. So the reason why I'm making this video is due to the simple fact of that, listen, I love everybody that can join the SOS Flare, but if you wait at least until 3 minutes into it, maybe 2 minutes in to join my hunt, you're cucking me at this point, because at that point, I shouldn't have to wait for so long. I mean, the other, what's it called again? Hold on. I can figure this out. I have to go look at it though. I have to change my equipment if anything. I think I actually wanna do this one because it has weakness exploit. So but so if I come through here, right? Okay, and the support hunters, if the support hunters get inside of a SOS flare before an actual person, that's gonna worry me. And the reason why is because I could see one support hunter coming in. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with that one support hunter, whether it be Alessa or whoever to join the team. They're there already. Now, after that one support hunter, I should not see all my support hunters on the field. If I do at that point, don't join my SOS flare. Don't do it, because at that point I have a team. And you're just cucking me when you just jump inside the SOS flare and then you're removing one of them. I literally just had gotten a full support team. So I'm just sitting over here thinking to myself, like, okay, so no one's joining. That's cool. Little did I know somebody joined. And the person that had the hunting horn literally got booted first. I was in immense pain. And the reason why I say that is because he was keeping me alive for so long, all the way up to darn near third phase. We was like halfway through second phase. He got kicked, and then everything started going swashbuckle right then and there. Everything started going swashbuckle right then and there. I was devastated. And I don't even blame the people that were joining. I just blame the simple fact that you joined too late. I had all the people that I needed. I had a support, I had a tank, and I had a person to do damage. 2 people to do damage, because I was doing damage from a distance. Rosso was doing damage from a distance. Alessa was tanking, and the supporter, he was basically supporting. At this point, I was in the best team. I had the best team to get the job done. Rosso, Alessa, and the other guy, the new guy they just added. I had the best team that was out there. I couldn't ask for anything else. And then y'all come through with a long sword and a sword and shield and just cuck the whole entire thing. Like, why, bro? The synchronization was perfect in the beginning, and then y'all just came through with your long swords and your sword and shields and just cucked me immediately. The only person that I should see on the field with a long sword is me. It's literally me. And I'm not even that great with longsword. I'm not gonna hold you. Longsword was literally my first weapon throughout every Monster Hunter. There was no ifs, no ands, no buts, no nothing. Monster Hunter always Longhorn fan. I mean, I said Longhorn. Ha! Longsword fan to the death of me. But as my friend told me, like you don't have to play with longsword all the time. You can play with different weapons as well. I've seen you play with different weapons before. Why not try something different, like a charge blade or a switch axe, like you used to back when World first came out. So when World first came out, it was my first time actually trying something other than the longsword. And the reason why I say other than the longsword is due to the fact of that I wanted to try to be different from all my other games that I played when Monster Hunter came out. Because no matter what it is, I'm always going to be some sort of katana or samurai sword user. I always loved the design for the samurai swords. I've always loved the design for katanas. I've always loved Japan's design of any sort of weapon. I don't even care if it's a gun. Have you not seen their Toyota Crowns? Gorgeous. Those things are gorgeous, and I hate that I can't get one to come over here in America. I could, but it's like a very old school model, like an older school model type of thing. Like you would see if someone was the boss of like a Syndicate or something car. I want one of like I want to say the 2014s or 2016 models. Those are the ones that I want. Those suckers are gorgeous. But I can't get it over here because it's not up to date. Now the only thing to it is I don't know what to do in order to get one of those cars up to date to have it shipped over here. But from what I was told, it would cost you basically an arm and a leg and possibly your soul. Not taking that chance. Also, I'm going to go ahead and say this. And I'm going to say this to my best of knowledge. So, from what I've seen throughout YouTube videos and, some leaks and stuff like that, because this isn't my first rodeo with Omega Planesis. But, so from what I was told, after you beat this one, you have to fight a 9-star variant of this guy. There's no way he's the only 9-star in here. Because if that's the case, it's time to upgrade, I don't know. It's time to upgrade Zoshia to a 9-star. Definitely the King of the Sea to a 9-star. Seregios, he can stay an 8-star. I'm not gonna hold you. Ufduna, give me a temper Ufduna at 9-star, and you got it, because that's technically arch tempered in my book. New Udra, yeah, we can make a like flagship main monsters mainly. So say for instance like Zoshia, Arkveld, the King of the Sea, New Udra, Ufduna, even Raidal should all get a 9-star variant of themselves. The rest of the monsters could stay at 7 to 8 and below, but every other monster, yeah, definitely get up there. Definitely gonna have to get up there. And the reason why I say that is because those are mainly the strongest monsters that there is inside the game. Now, don't get me wrong. Mitsune is strong. Seregios is strong. They are both strong, but here's the thing to it. 1, 2, even though he was a DLC as well, but he was basically like considered one of the top ranked inside the listing for the monsters and stuff. New Udra, Ufduna, even Raidal, because when I take a look at it, when you think of Monster Hunter, the first monster that's going to come to your mind is Raidal, Ufduna, New Udra, Arkveld, and Zoshia. Every other monster on there is basically out of your brain cells at this moment. Like, you wouldn't even think of them, like, off rip. If you were to tell me, like, if I were to just have somebody randomly come up to me and be like, hey, what's your favorite monster in Monster Hunter Wilds? Raidal. Raidal is automatically my most favorite monster inside of Monster Hunter Wilds. I'm guessing due to the element, but other than that, he's one of my most favorite. Who is my most hated monster in Monster Hunter Wilds? You're looking at him, New Udra. New Udra is one of my most hated monsters inside of it. And the reason why I say that is because I don't know why, but ever since I fought New Udra, I've had the worst hunt in history. New Udra and Zuwu both. Do not like them. I don't know if it's just the simple fact that I don't like squid monsters or whatever the case may be, but these two, New Udra and Zuwu, are some of the most toughest mother lovers to deal with known to man. Like, I don't even know what it was, but even when I sat there and said that this guy will never be on the ground, he's always in the air, made me realize that we do have bow guns and we do have bows. You can use that in order to fight them. That's the reason why I have bow as one of my secondaries, because of this guy right here, mainly. Plus, bow is pretty fun to play with as well. But other than that, like every other monster in the game, crazy. Wouldn't be something that I would think of. Now, I know if somebody were to come up to me and be like, "What's the first monster that comes to mind when you're playing a Monster Hunter, any Monster Hunter game?" We're basically looking at Rathalos or Rathian. Like that's gonna be my first monster to go to, because he's truly the flagship monster of Monster Hunter. But when it comes down to Wild's flagship is Archvale. I don't care what anybody says. Yes, he was the cover art of the game, but not only was he the cover art, second right there next to him was Raidal. Raidal and Archvale are the main two flagships to Wilds. Understand the words that are coming out of my mouth. To Wilds, not Monster Hunter in a whole itself, but only to Monster Hunter Wilds. When I think of Monster Hunter Wilds, I'm thinking Archvale and Raidal. When I'm thinking Monster Hunter Worlds, don't even get me started when I'm thinking of Monster Hunter Worlds, because in Monster Hunter Worlds, I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm really thinking of Odogaron, due to the fact that Odogaron is still one of my most favorite monsters. The reason was due to the fact that he was a good fight. Very challenging in my book when I started Monster Hunter Worlds. He was the only mother that was like, okay, he causes bleed, he does a lot of jumping around and stuff like that. Like in my book, Odogaron was my most favorite monster to hunt. I hunted him multiple granular times. Now, the simple fact of that we got Ebony Odogaron in Worlds was my most granular thing of all time. And then they gave us the Odogaron new armor for Iceborne, which was dope. Now, I was expecting that to come back in this game, in Wilds, but they didn't bring it back. They brought back the original outfit. I didn't understand that when their Iceborne variant of it was more loved than the original variant of it. Kind of crazy in my book, but hey, it's Capcom. Anything that they do at this point, like there's a reason behind it, and I can't be mad at it. I cannot agree with it, but I can't be mad at it. Like it's something to do with, budgeting or whatever the case may be. But I really do wish they would have brought back the Iceborne version to Ebony Odogaron's outfit, because they would have did that, then the outfit that I would have created for a male character and a female character. Because the female character already had, the one with the hat on and everything else. Then there's the male version of it. If they would have brought both of those outfits into this game for Ebony Odogaron in Wilds, that would have been my armor the entire time. Like, I would have never switched up until you gave me what's his name? White Saber-Tooth Tiger. I can't think of his name right now. He is literally escaping my brain right now. It's not Tigrex, but he's something like Tigrex. I can't think of his name. It is strong as heck, but he was in Iceborne as well. Like they had brought him back from one of the older games to Iceborne when you first started Iceborne. It's not Velkhana. It was another monster. I can't think of his name right now, but his armor is pretty dope as well. It made you look like you was basically a king of the lions type shit. So he was yeah. But as I said before, when I got off track, but mainly what I'm getting at is that, if I'm doing this quest, please don't take 2 to 3 minutes to join. It is okay for you to join. It is okay for you to cart. I don't even care if you take all the carts. You could cart 3 times and I still wouldn't be mad at you, due to the simple fact of that I'm the main person carting. Not even gonna hold you, because I'm not that great. That's the reason why I play bow on this guy, due to the fact of I gotta stay away in order to, prepare myself to be safe. You feel me? So I already got this planned out. Rosso, Elisa, and Kai. Now, this is the team that I want to start off with. This is the team I want to start off with when I do my thing. Now, as I said before, if it's been 2 to 3 minutes, don't worry about joining. I have a squad already, which is basically the support team. But if you still do join, I need you to do me one thing and one thing alone. Number one, message me inside the thing and say, come back, so we can all start together, so we can do this together, instead of you being out there on your own and getting carted. Now, is it the fact of the matter that I can't fight this thing alone? I tried alone. I'm not going to hold you. I've tried at least 5 times alone. It's not easy. It really isn't. For me, it's not easy. For others, it is. For me, it's not that easy due to the fact of that I'm with Vex when he said that this monster shoots out too many projectiles. It has way too many effects. So there is an effect that it does where it shoots fire out and the ground stays on fire. Okay, so I'm not liking that. I'm not liking that one day. And not only that, but the fire ticks for so much damage. What is going on? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Now, another thing is it's Kamehameha beam. Yes, I call it a Kamehameha beam. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm calling it Kamehameha. So it's Kamehameha beam was and I get what people are probably going to be saying inside the chat as well. Like, don't you mean Kamehameha? No. I'm gonna say Kamehameha because, you know, to let some people understand, because there are some people that say Kamehameha, there's some people that say Kamehameha wave. Now, real people that actually understand, you know, the Kamehameha wave, congrats to you. I also understand it, but you know, you have these new people out here that doesn't understand what the heck is a Kamehameha wave. So I just say Kamehameha. So, you know, intrude my life about that, but hey, it is what it is at the same time. But yes, once he does that beam, it's easy to get away from it because, excuse me, but because it was like, so you're able to basically, he's able to track you with the beam. That's not the problem. I have a sacred in order to get away with it. But the bigger issue behind it is the fact of the matter that when you have to fight Nersilia in order to get the shield to evade an even bigger Kamehameha. So I don't agree with that. Due to the fact it just should have been killing all the babies. Like, he should have just been able to like poop out a big load of babies, and instead of killing them in one swipe, you should have been able to kill them within at least a couple of swipes. Like, actually give them like baby I want to say like medium baby monster health. That way that they aren't so tanky to a point that you can't kill them, but they're tanky enough for you to just have to swing at them like 3 to 4 times and then they die. And don't let them come after you. Let some of them like run off. That way you have to chase them down in order to, you know, get the shield. But the thing about the shield is that make the last one that is living the one of the shield. Don't put a glow on them or anything. Just, you know, make them the last one to get the shield. And wherever the shield is, if nobody's right there next to you, when you hit that last one to get that shield, they're cooked. At that point, they're cooked. Now, the craziest thing that I thought of was, I don't think you can get behind that technique and survive. If you do, then they're going to fix that. They're automatically going to fix that. No way in hell they're not going to fix it. But that's all I really want to say, actually. Just, you know, if you're going to join, don't wait 2 to 3 minutes. Just go ahead and join. It's okay if you cart. I don't care how many times you cart. You can join my missions over a dozen times just to cart. Just to watch my mission fail every single time. I would not care. Because at some point in time, Omega Plantis is getting beat. One way or the other. Omega Plantis is getting beat. Maybe not now, maybe not tomorrow. But definitely getting beat. Look at that. Kai's already on the field. Look at that. That is just beautiful. I mean, I could, but you know, I need Rosso. I need Rosso to grab that attention, or Alessa, somebody, bro. Look at that, that was beautiful. There's no way that move is gonna hit me in here. Told you. Look at that, Alessa got his attention. Look at that. Beautiful. Do you not see this? Like, this team is phenomenal, bro. This team is phenomenal. Ow. Ah, okay. That was my fault on that one. That was my fault. Take that. Now, how that not hit me, I'll never know. Trying to find my rations. There we go. Okay. Woo. Good lord. Give me. See? First phase already over with. Which is crazy, right? The first time I fought him, first phase was so hard to get past. I don't know why, but it was so hard for me to get past it. Oh my god, that's crazy. I'm sorry if I'm going silent, but yeah. Oh my god, I could have survived that. Don't worry, girl, I got this. At this point, they could have brought back Behemoth. Now that, I'm not gonna hold y'all. I got lucky with, but skill. What can do? Ow. Ooh, who just saved me? Hey, why is he targeting me? Oh, okay. I'm about to say, like, bro, like, I ain't do jack to you. I'm playing. I'm doing everything to him. Now that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Now see, Brisket came in, and Brisket came in with a great sword. Not only did Brisket come in with a great sword, but Kai is still there, and so is Alyssa. So my person to grab attention and tank is there, and the person to keep us alive is there. That is insane. Not gonna hold you. That was my fault. I died too soon. All right, so see, now my tanker's gone, which is going to be probably a problem, but now Brisket has to pull aggro. Brisket is definitely going to have to pull aggro. What is Black? Black, no. Oh, I was almost munched. I was almost munched. And no, I didn't say lunch, I said munched. Dang, that's crazy. Now see, Omega Plants has helped me with that. All right, so now the homie Kai is gone, and it really depends on who's got health. Cause I got a damager, I got a tanker. Like, we're cooked. We're cooked. Why are there double? And I mean, oh, good God of mercy. Okay. That wasn't bad due to the simple fact that that was the first death. That was the first death. That's not bad. That is the first death. Okay, so we're doing good. We're still in second phase though, which is going to be an issue. But as long as we're doing good, we should be fine. I'm not going to be able to anticipate anything. I'm not going to hold you. I've never played Omega Planetus on a Final Fantasy game. I played Bahamut, Ifrit, all of the others, but I've never played an Omega Planetus. This is my first Omega Planetus playthrough. Oh shoot! Alright, whoever dropped that, you dropped that at the wrongest time of all times. Get him, Black. Yes, sir. Okay, that one was on me. Oh my God. Starting to piss me off. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, so you see what I mean right there? Like, I don't know how to avoid that attack other than staying underneath him, and that's a problem. Now my team is about to get ready to die. Because I know somebody on this team is about to die. Bro, I literally just jumped down. I literally had just jumped down. That's my fault on that one. I'm not going to hold you. Because I'm trying to see if you could break that down. Wait, does Cactar hurt you too? Get him! I'm gonna hit. All right, y'all. That's it. What the fuck? Oh my god. I was trying to dodge that. I'm not even gonna hold you. Did I die? No, I didn't. Oh, but I'm close. Oh! I'm about to say, bro, you don't get away from me with that. Ooh, good hit. Bro, there's no way. I thought that could shield me. I literally thought that could shield me, but it blew right through. That's crazy. So that's something that shouldn't be a thing because if old buddy's freaking attack can't get through that ish, then his attack shouldn't be able to get through that. I promise you it shouldn't. That should be like meteorites. That literally took 22 minutes though. That would took 25 minutes on that hunt. That's crazy. But that was a pretty good run though. I actually liked it that run more than anything. I love that team. That team was phenomenal. That team was scrumptiously phenomenal. But this is the part that's really about to come to Sensodyne moment that I'm not about to be happy of.
Right. I'm happy to help anytime.
But other than that, you guys, I'm pretty good on this one. That's all I really had to rant about. I love the run that we did. Um, it was nice. It was very nice. Hopefully, I get to play with those people again someday, or people like them. You know. But I hope everybody enjoys today. I hope everybody is I hope everybody's gonna have a wonderful Tuesday. Well, I hope everyone had a wonderful Tuesday today. I will be going back into work tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, 3 to 11. Then Thursday 3 to 12. Friday 3 to 12. Then Saturday 3 to 11. So I will probably see y'all on Monday or Tuesday, one or the other. Sorry I don't. I'm usually on Twitch with my videos and stuff like that. But hopefully I can get some more videos out on YouTube due to some fact of I heard that Twitch is kind of a complete content thing that's really kind of effed up at the moment. And sorry for all the silence, but you know when you lock in, you lock in. You feel me? Um, Anyone sees this video out here, you know, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to. That's up to you or not. I'm not money grabbing or anything else. This is just something to do when I'm here alone, bored. You feel me? But anyways, I will holler at you guys later. Sorry for the very long outro, and I'll catch y'all.